What is going on, everybody? My name is Nathan Payne, and today we're going to be going over what do I do each day to get a deal? That's a question I get all the time is, man, I kind of get the idea of how to get a deal in wholesaling. You got to find a deal or you got to have a buyer and go find them a deal. But that's pretty basic. That's basic information, right? Like go find a deal and then go find someone who will pay a little bit more than what you have it under contract for. So but that doesn't really outline what you need to do, what your daily routine needs to look like. So again, what do I need to do each day to get a deal? We're going to be breaking that down, and I have a special, I would say, planner that if any of you guys are interested, you can DM me or hit me up, and I'll give it to you because I want to help you out. And by the way, this call is brought to you by Batch Leads. We're also going to be showing you how I use Batch Leads to know what leads to go after, how easy it is to go find them, and how to take action. Because I was reading a book today and it said that knowledge without application pretty much is dead. It doesn't matter. You can have all the knowledge in the world. You can watch me. You can watch tons of videos on YouTube or education out there. But unless you're willing to take action and apply what you learn, cares, right? So I want you guys to take action. All right. So what do I do each day? And notice that this is actually application based. Like I want you guys to see what you're supposed to do and I want you to go do it. So if you're watching this live, give me a shout out. Tell me where you're watching from. And if you don't watch this live and you watch it later, tell me where you're watching from. Either way, tell us where you're coming from. Cause I do deals all over the country and, I live in Utah right now. I'm actually moving to Canada and, you can wholesale from wherever. Singapore, Canada, it doesn't matter. You can do deals from all over the world. So that's the beautiful thing about this. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as you know how to do the process and the right actions to take. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I think I actually wanted to post one link really quick before I showed you for the batch community. I wanted to let them know about this call. So give me a second. Sorry, guys. Let me post this real quick. Oh yeah, and again, if you want to help this grow, more people see this, just like this. The algorithm says, "Hey, thank you so much for liking this. It must be good. Let me put it in front of more people." That's how this video can get out. So if you want to help me out, like, heart, do all the nice things to for the algorithm to say, "Hey, thank you for supporting this guy making this video." And I don't think I explained, but my name's Nathan Payne, and I've been doing wholesaling for many years now, almost, I think, 6 years now. So if you're like, hey, why should I be listening to this guy? Well, I've done hundreds of deals, and my goal, again, is to help you do more deals and potentially might be able to do some deals together. So let's get right into it. Why am I talking about what you do each day? Because I think a lot of people, they want to get in this business, but they're a little confused on how to navigate their day, how to structure it. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys right now how you're going to go get some leads from batch and how you're going to structure your day so you can take action and, get some deals and learn something, right? Instead of just learning from a video, go take action and learn from, the streets. And maybe you can literally learn from the streets, because knocking is something that I've done to get deals, and it's working a lot at the strategy I'm about to show you guys. So let me share my screen really quick. And first thing I'm going to show you guys is batch leads and where you are going to go in order to get your list that you're going to target. Okay. So I currently live in Sandy, Utah. So all you have to do is type in where you're doing deals. So let's just say it's Salt Lake City, right? That's just another example. All you do is you search the place you want. And right now we're targeting pre-foreclosures. Okay. Pre-foreclosures are people who are late on their payments, right? So if you go, batch mix is so easy. You just type in the location you want, and then you go pre-foreclosures. Pretty dang simple. You get the list, you select all, and you can straight from here save it to your list. You can even skip trace it straight from this page, or you can go under your list and skip trace it. Then you get to your list. It's that simple, guys. Like I can't explain it any more than just you pick your location, you get your pre-foreclosures, and you're like, well, what the heck do I do now, Nate? Okay, I got the list. Great. Well, you got them skip trace. So now there's going to come back multiple numbers. I can't show you the numbers because we're doing this live, and they'll block me because they'll be like, hey, can't show all that good information the batch gives. But anyway, you get the numbers. So what does my day look like? So let me take you guys through what my day and how I use my planner, and how you guys could use this too. And I recommend you use it so it gives you structure in your business. And by the way, guys, just so you can see what I'm telling you right now with this daily routine, this planner that I use, I print it out and I put it in a little 3-ring binder, and I fill it out, and it helps me stay on track and stay focused. Because I used to come to work and I'd be like, well, what do I do now? That doesn't happen anymore. Hasn't happened for a long time. But if you feel like that's you and you're like, you're getting pulled in all these directions, this should help you out. Okay. So we've already talked about where you go get the leads. Okay. And what you need to do with, well, we haven't talked about specifically what you need to do with them. We're going to go into that right now. So let me share my screen back here. Okay. So this is my daily routine, guys. I come into work and I say, hey, I like to track everything. So I'm going to go through this really quick. You might be like, hey, this is a little too much. It does, if you end up getting this, you can make your own copy, and you just go to file, make a copy, and then you can change anything you want on it. Okay. This is just what I use. So you go, I started work. What time did I start work? And this is cool because you're an entrepreneur, right? If you want to get into this business, you're an entrepreneur. You don't have someone like keeping track of you. You can go to work whenever you want. But you have to hold yourself accountable, right? You are the boss. So you got to make sure you're doing what you need to do to succeed. So anyway, what time did I start work? Okay. For today at work today, I got mine because I filled mine out. I started today at 9. All right. So I put check mark 9. Did I do my daily discipline? Did I read before work? Did I pray before work? Did I work out? Did I do one of the things that's going to help me get my mindset ready? Yes or no? Okay. And then what I do is I plan my day. Okay. And I see what I need to do today. So I'm prepared and I'm not just flying by the seat of my pants. And then I review my goals that I've set for what I want to achieve in this quarter, this month. Sorry, the quarter goal, the year goal, and my life goal. Now, we're not going to go into all that. I'm planning all that. That's just stuff I do. So I have a task list, and usually what I put on here are like follow-ups I need to do with sellers or anything specific I need to take care of. And I prioritize it by A, B, C. You can see what it says. And then as I do it, it's completed, for canceled, or in progress. Now, out of all the things I'm going to write down, maybe I'm going to write 3 things down. Maybe I'm going to write 4, 10, whatever. You want to pick one thing by the end of the day. What's that one thing that I accomplished? Okay. And from that, you write it down. Then you time block. Why do you need a time block? Because you need to set specific times you're going to do something, or it might not get done. Okay. So if anything that's not written down, it's probably not going to get done. And by the way, the reason why I print this thing out, everybody, is because for me, I used to do everything on my cell phone and it didn't click for me. So I started writing on paper. And it's just something different happens. You get dopamine when you check stuff off. You feel good. You just remember better. I can memorize things. I can remember things better when I write them down. So if you're struggling to know, well, Nate, I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do with my day. Here's a priority list of what you need to focus on. If you're not making any money, you need to focus on revenue and first position. So let's do a scenario. You have a bunch of YouTube videos you can watch, right, about wholesaling. And or you can call a lead. You can call some leads from batch. What's higher on the priority list? Well, okay, it says prospecting new leads, follow-up marketing is number 1. That's the most important thing for revenue and first position, generating revenue. What's number 4? Read and study. It's still important, but it's not. It's number 4 on the list. Is studying REI. So what does that mean? If you're in between, like, should I watch this YouTube video or should I go talk to the seller? It's pretty simple, guys. Number 1, you need to work on that. You need to put revenue in first position. And then all these other things are great, like networking with buyers, checking out your business planning, but you have to put revenue in first position, especially if you're starting out this business, you need to take action. So what would that mean? That would mean like, well, look, I could watch YouTube videos from 9 to 10. I could just jump on a ton of training calls and feel like I'm doing stuff and learning stuff. Or I could go, call right now and make, 40 dials, right? Like on my cell phone, or text 40 people from the pre-foreclosure list. So I'm not going to tell you how to plan out your days. That's up to you, but the priority list is there to help you. Okay. So once I'm done with that, I say, did I schedule the number 1 most important thing I was supposed to do today? I'm like, oh, snap. I wrote it down right here, but I forgot to plan it. I forgot to plan talking to Jim this. Okay. I probably should do that the first thing. Or actually, he told me it's at 1 o'clock is when he's free. I'm going to go plan it and time block it, make sure it happens. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Now, if you've done all that, I actually time how long it takes me to plan my day and to get to this point. It's usually right here. It took me 10 minutes today. Usually doesn't take that long, but anyway. Now, once you're done with that, you should feel extremely confident that you know exactly what you're doing today. You have the priority list, you have your tasks, you're ready to take action, you know what to do. You got the list. I just showed you where to get it. Now, you might struggle right now or feel uncomfortable calling people because you don't know what to say, but that's the next thing. You got to practice, you got to role play, you got to do those things. So now it's time to take action. All right. Remember, knowledge without application is dead. It doesn't matter. Okay. You can learn everything, but if you're not going to take action, there's no point. So the first thing I do, I check my emails. Did I get any emails from any sellers, for any agents, from anybody that, I need to address? Check my emails. Did I check the specific leads, that lead follow-up tasks? Do I need to call Jim? Do I need to call someone else? Check, done. Okay, well, what's next? It's time to prospect, baby. It's time to market. It's time to take action. All right. So what I do is I actually just use a tally as I'm prospecting. And a lot of you might be like, well, why are you tallying? Aren't you hitting up a ton of people? Guys, the way that I approach the business, I'm like a sniper. I'm not trying to hit 10,000 leads in one day on a cold call dialer. If you guys are cold calling yourselves, that's great. But for me, I'm being really tactful and strategic and like specific on who I'm reaching out to, not just like everybody. And that's what I tell people that I work with as well. So you have your tallies. You're saying, okay, I'm making at least 40 outreaches. How many? And at the end of the day, you say, okay, how many did I get? And I don't care if you made 1 million outreaches. If you only connected with 2 people, then you're wasting your time just calling like 1 million people. You need to keep track of both. How many did I reach out to? And how many did I actually contact? Same thing with follow-ups. Those are the 2 KPIs I would worry about. And this is for, I made this specifically for people I work with that are trying to get their first or next deal. This makes it so simple. There's tons of KPIs you can track out there, guys. I'm telling you. You can do appointments set, appointments closed, like appointments held. Like there's just a ton. But if you can just keep track of, in the beginning, prospecting, how many people did I reach out to? How many people did I contact? How many follow-ups did I get a hold of? And how many follow-ups did I do? You will be good. Okay. The next thing, at the end of the day, it's the end of the day, guys. I'm about to head out right now. So what do I do at the end of my day? On my little planner, I self-evaluate. I hold myself accountable and I reflect on how the day went. I'm actually going to do it live right here because I'm going to end work right after this call. So it says, did I accomplish the number one thing I set for myself today? I did. So I'm checking that thing off. I did. Okay. Did you track your KPIs? I did track my KPIs. Okay. And what that means is, did I fill this out on my little planner? And as you guys can see, I did. I tracked it. Did I stay focused or by avoiding social media and 2x things that are wasting my time? I did. I didn't go on social media very much. I went a little bit, but I check it off and say, no, I did stay focused. Okay. Now, if focus is difficult for you, then you just have to create an environment that enables you to focus. I can work at my house, but I have an office because it enables me to focus more. Did I work at least 2 hours today? And that means that I have that for people that like struggle to even get anything like work. It's like if you can do 2 hours a day where you're actually working, you're gonna do deals. Okay. So yes. Did I focus on helping people succeed? This business is about helping other people. If you're just in it for the money, you should get out because it's not about that. It's about helping other people. Obviously money comes, but you really want to help people succeed. So did I focus on that? Yes, I did. Check. Did I study and improve my knowledge about real estate and business? Yeah, I did. I read some good stuff today that will help me in business. Okay. And for you, if you're new, did you watch some videos? Did you improve? Remember, that's lower priority. Did you prospect? Did you do all those things? That's higher. But yes, I did that. Who did you network with? Today for me, who did I network with? I did have some sales calls. I did talk to some people from my team, but I didn't really network with anyone's like outside of that. You could say, oh, I networked with John the buyer, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I did network with someone named Shanae. So that I'll put that on there. Okay, this is the best part of the planner that I really like when it comes to reflecting. As you can see, I'm reflecting live. So this is real time, guys. This is good for you. It's good to reflect and see how you can improve. The next question is, today I had a hard time with. So what did you have a hard time with? Today, what did I have a hard time with? I'm feeling a little pretty low energy right now. Like I might seem like I'm having some good energy. I don't, you decide, but I'm feeling a little tired. So what can I do to improve? So I would say today I had a hard time with having enough energy. Maybe I need to go to bed earlier. Okay. So with having enough energy. Okay. And for you guys, if you're like, well, I didn't make as many calls as I wanted. Well, write that down. I didn't make as many calls as I wanted. I have limiting beliefs. I don't think I'm that good or whatever. Um, Having enough energy. And then the next question says, what will you do to improve? Well, for me, what am I going to do to improve on having enough energy? I'm going to try going to bed a little bit earlier tonight. Okay. I'm going to tell my wife, I'm say, hey, babe, I'm pretty tired. I'm going to try to go to bed a little bit earlier. We'll see if that works because there's always something going on. But say, try to go to bed earlier. Try to go to bed earlier. Okay, cool. So I wrote this down. I'm not BSing you guys. Like this is, I wrote it down and tracked my KPIs. Now, the cool thing about doing this thing daily is I've also included like your weekly, what it looks like. You would fill this out weekly, and then you would have your monthly because you want to keep track of everything. So especially when you hire people, you want to keep track of what they're doing. So, and if you guys are looking at this and you're like, bro, this is lame and I do not want to do any of this. Well, if you're not tracking this stuff, good luck. Whether it's on like a spreadsheet or physically here, I eventually put it on a spreadsheet so I can have it on the computer. But, if you're not tracking either your output or other people's output, it's going to be very hard to like grow because you don't know what people are really doing. You're just having to trust them. And that's not a very good management strategy, in my opinion, just trusting. Like you want to verify and you want to hold people accountable, especially yourself as a leader. So anyway, I filled this out. And at the very bottom, it says, track KPIs, review day, prepare for the next day, 30 minutes before ending work. That's what we're doing right now. And then it says end time at work. So right now it's 4:27, about to dip. So 4:27. Cool. All right. Solid day. Had a good day. And that's it. So if you guys, I hope this has been helpful. This is literally what I use in my own business and what I give to people that I work with, my clients, and I review this with them. But I'm just giving this to you guys for free. All you got to do is DM me and I'll send you a link where you can get this if you want. Don't feel pressured. I don't care if you want it or not. I'm just giving it, giving it to you if you feel like it would help. But giving myself a routine and a structure has helped me immensely to do more, to get more done and be more focused and do more deals. So let's do a quick summary of what we went over today. So I said, hey, if you don't know what to do each day as a brand new wholesaler, or if you've been doing it a while, but you just need structure again, right now we're going for pre-foreclosures. All you do is you go pick your state or your city that you're trying to target. You just click on the foreclosures list, you select all, and you get that list. Okay. Then your goal is to reach out to that list. I don't care if you're knocking it, you're cold calling it, you're calling it, you're texting it individually, mailing it. Stay consistent if you mail, because a lot of these people don't make decisions quickly and they make decisions last minute. So staying consistent with mail is important. All can be done within batch if you need it. Then once you have your list of leads, we go to our planner. We start our day. We prioritize the highest things on our priority list. And then we keep track of all the action we take. Okay. Be careful and be aware that you're going to want to gravitate and you're going to want to do things that are easy. That's just how life is. People are like, well, I can watch this video, or I can make this website or this business card, or I can make a call to a seller. I'll make the business card. And that's life. You're going to want to do the easy thing because hard things are hard to do. They suck. So if you don't want to call, you're not the only one. Do I want to call people? Not really. Do I like calling people? I like talking to people eventually once I get them on the phone, but to start dialing and thinking about it, like, I'm like, do I really want to do that? And I'd rather be on the beach sipping, Shirley Temple, right? Or pina colada. So you're not alone, but if you have something, if you don't want to do it, you're not alone. But if you have a structure, it can motivate you and keep you centered. So that's why I wanted to show you guys the daily routine. Take action. If you do take action, let me know. It makes me happy when people look at that. Workday shutdown. I have a reminder to tell me to stop working because sometimes I just keep going. So I gotta remind myself. So Yeah, I hope that helps you out. If you do take action, let me know. I want you all to, knowledge is great, but the most important thing with knowledge is application. And if you can go out and apply what you're learning on these calls, or you can apply what you're getting from batch leads or wherever you're getting your software and your data, just take some action. Okay. Even massive imperfect action, even if it's scary and you don't know what you're doing, that's okay. That's why, I go live all the time so I can help people. Go check out painlessflipping.com. We do wholesaling done for you. If you don't know what a deal is, or you're scared and you're like, well, I think I have a deal, I'm not sure. That's what we do at painlessliving.com. Check it out. It's an apprenticeship model. It's not a mentorship where you go in there and you get a bunch of videos and you get overwhelmed. It's a step-by-step process where we take you through, getting a deal from A to, Z. And we help you through the whole thing. We can do the deal for you, done for you, or we can tell you what to do. So anyway, check it out if you're interested. And if you're not interested in that, at least DM me and ask for the planner. I'd love to hook you up with it. Because again, I built it myself on Canva. I use it. I want to give it out. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. Always a pleasure being on here. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon wherever you're watching this. As you like it, more people will see it. And I look forward to chatting with you guys next time. Have a good time and good day. And remember, if you're not aware of what to do each day, well, I just gave you the painless secret. All right, painless flipping secret. See you guys later.